This is the Bobby Ho Show. And today we're talking making lemonades out of lemons and limeades out of limes and the soundtrack that goes along to making the juice. About a year ago, I was temporarily laid off. Good times. Was part of a big round of cuts at my company in a year that saw a big round of cuts in my industry. So first time in my life that I was laid off, pretty well into my career. Not anything that is unique as far as what happens to me, or this is not a story about how bad I had it. It's just a celebration of what I've worked through and what got me through, and hopefully this might help someone who might be going through the same. So I'm very grateful to have found work again. I'm very grateful to say that though I knew that getting laid off was a strong possibility, that I'm still working through and coming out on the other side. Can't say that I didn't wallow and don't still have my moments. I gotta, remind myself that one of my grandmothers lived through the Depression. The other one raised 9 kids in Jamaica, in rural Jamaica, without a whole lot of material things to help her. And at one point, she was a single mother with 4, but she didn't give up. So, as I realized how mentally unprepared I was, even though I knew it was coming. So I'm grateful for how this is helping me see ways that, I was too dependent on a salary, a position, on the professional side of my life in order to, that was part of too much of my identity. But the thing that I'm most grateful for now is not what is in my mindset as far as what's coming next in my career. The lessons that I learned, that I'm applying. Love the things that I've read about different people's journeys and how they've taken different experiences and made something out of it. All that's great motivation, and I'm in it to win it. And, I've got big plans. I got dreams, working on some things. But the thing that I'm most grateful for and taking today to remember is not the motivation or the professional stuff, but it's that seeing people, being present and seeing people is one of the greatest gifts that you can give them. It's something that I was very grateful for the people that have done it for me over the past year, and something that I'm mindful for that going forward in the New York City rush of very important people doing very important jobs, looking down at very important phones to try and be someone who sees others, literally, who is present, who with family, friends, coworkers, strangers, is someone who hears and laughs and listens to people and values them for who they are, and not getting caught up as much into, what I have to do next, the work stuff, but someone who just is and is with others and sees them. And that's what I'm reminding myself has been the greatest gift to me, and what I hoped and carry with me. If all my dreams get achieved and I forget this lesson, then as of today, I'm telling myself that's a failure. But if I can do that, I'll live a life well lived. So thankful for this experience and hoping to carry it with me. And even as I'm going through, again, lots of different emotions. So I can say music has helped me. Music has been what has reflected my mood, changed my mood, gotten me out of a funk, grooved me through my funk. So wanted to share the playlist of all the different songs that have reflected my moods. If it helps somebody, awesome. Would love to know what songs get you through and the type of music or things that help you out. So that ends the after school special part of being laid off. Good times. And again, I wish I could express the range of emotions of what I went through more clearly, but here's the playlist. If this were a musical, this is the point where I would break out and I would sing, and I am telling you. But I won't do that. So here's the playlist of what's gone through my heart and my mind. So for all of you cats who have felt some kind of and are still feeling some kind of way of where you are, here's my playlist of the different things that I've gone through. Here's my on to the next. Here's the mood and the songs that have gone with it. So definitely gone through the pissed, can't believe this happened mode. That's all about when I was listening to, I had to listen to PE, Public Enemy. I had Can't Trust It on repeat. But then I have to remind myself of my blessings no matter what. So I had to get into my diamonds in the back, sunroof top, digging the scene and being thankful with William Devon. Love that song. Then there's the, you know what? Forget them. They're not going to let me get down. I'm not going to let them get me down. So I'm listening to Don't Let Nobody Turn You Around with Albertina Walker. And then, you know what, in my mind, I'm like, psh, as Supercat said, dem don't worry, we. But you know what? Even if I'm fine, you get angry that this world is so messed up. Even if I'm fine, seeing how so many other people I knew who were out of work, who their lives were just completely turned upside down, seeing how companies in the world can do you. And oh, yeah, I'm listening to Bob Marley. I'm singing, oh, what a rat race. And then you know what? I'm in the philosophical, we all have to go through something mode. Everyone's going through something. So I'm listening to Joy and Pain. Thank you, frankly, Beverly and Mays. And then, you know what? I got to pick myself up and remind myself who I am. I got to know that I get my swagger back, that whatever I do, I have things to bring, and their chapter in the book hasn't been written yet of what I'm about to do. So I'm listening to classic hip hop. I'm listening to BDP. I'm still number one, top billing. I'm listening to Big Daddy Kane. I'm thinking, if this game, I were the MVP, I can't flow, I don't have lyrics, but, that's getting me through making my mind that whatever I'm going to do next, I'm going to bring all of myself into it. I'm going to make it fun. I'm going to do it my way. Thank you, James Brown. I'm going to make it funky. But then there's still I'm getting down again. I'm getting down again. Is it going to happen? But I need to remind myself what God can do. So I'm listening to Aretha sing, oh, hush, Mary, don't you weep. Martha, don't you moan. And though I know what can happen, I still get nervous about how long it's going to take. But I got to remember with Dottie Peoples, he's an on-time God. Yes, he is. So that's this week's show. I am drinking the limeade with a little bit of brown sugar, and I can say life is sweet. I can say I'm so grateful for what I've gone through. And I hope to carry the lesson that I've learned, the importance of being present with me as I go forward. I would love to hear about your experience, what's helped you, and what you're going through. I'm Bobby Ho Show on Instagram, Bobby Ho Show 1 on Twitter. Thank you for listening, and until next time, outro music by Ivy Sparrow.